get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan
There
Majors.
you go. Come on, Katt.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown.
You know, it is a shakedown. It is a targeted attack, but Shannon needed to have some accountability because he gave them something to shake down. He gave them something to target by making poor choices.
Trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Oh, you don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I do.
This is your auntie talking to you.
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan
There
Majors.
you go. Come on, Katt.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror.
Katt Williams recently dropped a new video that's causing a major stir online. In the clip, a man believed to be Shannon Sharpe is seen walking quickly through an airport, apparently on his way to board a private jet leaving the country. The footage sparked immediate speculation.
Because he told me. He said they're gonna come for you. And I was like, Katt, come on, Katt. I mean, I'm just, you know.
People are now wondering if Sharpe is fleeing from growing controversy or if there's something even more serious going on behind the scenes.
He wasn't at a strip club, but his text messages have been revealed, and it's quite embarrassing for ESPN. So he used to be on First Take, and now they are putting that on ice.
Williams added fuel to the fire by joking that Sharpe couldn't pack his bags fast enough. Even though Sharpe's team hasn't confirmed the video is real, the internet has already started analyzing every detail of the footage.
Instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media.
The video starts off with a shaky camera view showing a man in a charcoal-colored hoodie. His posture and walk look a lot like Sharpe, the former NFL tight end.
I do not think that the element is true. I do think that he has been behaving sloppily, and so that has caught up with him.
He's seen heading toward the international departures area of an airport. A voice behind the camera whispers, "That's Unc, bro. He's really leaving."
They're out there releasing pages and pages of text messages. They're out there releasing audio. It looks to me like both sides are engaged in trying to litigate this in the media before litigating it in a court of law.
The man briefly looks over his shoulder, adjusts his hat, and moves into the priority boarding lane. Internet detectives quickly paused the video and compared it to other public images of Sharpe.
He took a screenshot of a text message, which clearly had to have been written by someone else, maybe his lawyer or his PR team. It wasn't written by him. And then he shared it onto X, so people were laughing at him, going, "You're not supposed to share. You're supposed to make it sound like it actually was written by you."
They noticed the man in the video was wearing the same white gold Cuban link chain that Sharpe wore during a recent episode of his podcast, Club Shay Shay. In one frame, fans even spotted Sharpe's diamond-covered Gioa T pendant glinting under the airport lights.
Katt, because he told me. He said they're gonna come for you. And I was like, Katt, come on, Katt. I mean, I'm just, you know.
For many online sleuths, that was all the proof they needed. But Williams didn't stop with just the leaked clip. He went live for over 30 minutes, combining the footage with screenshots of supposed flight details, conversations from a dating app, and a voice note allegedly sent by Sharpe to a concierge in São Paulo, Brazil.
One thing, if you're 54, you have no reason to be talking to a 19-year-old. She's 22 now, Shannon is 56. I'm so glad that audio of Monique went viral yesterday.
Williams delivered all this with his usual comedic twist, turning what could have been a straightforward breakdown into a savage stand-up routine. He cracked jokes about Sharpe's obsession with protein shakes, teased him about experiencing first-class turbulence, and then dropped more serious accusations about secret money being funneled through offshore accounts.
So it appears the truth is that Shannon Sharpe essentially quit before he was fired. He wanted to avoid people kind of laughing at him or saying he was fired again. I don't wish him bad. I hope that he finds happiness. I don't particularly take him to be a happy or a well-rounded person.
Viewers were left wondering if they should be laughing, worried, or contacting law enforcement. Mainstream media rushed to cover the story. CNN aired a segment about the leak, raising concerns about privacy and ethics. Fox Sports even sent a crew to Los Angeles International Airport just in case Sharpe returned to California.
What is you doing, Unc? You ain't got no business out here with no 20-year-old white girl, with no 20-year-old period. Nothing wrong with being no freak, but be a freak and it makes sense.
TMZ started tracking the private jet's tail number in real time. Still, none of this slowed the growing story. Shannon Skips country quickly became one of the most searched topics on Google.
This little ass girl sticking her tongue in your ass, your big football playing ass. That ass that play hella football, training camp, 2-a-days, 4 seasons, funky ass.
Even beating out NFL draft news. College students unfamiliar with Sharpe began quoting Williams' jokes in their dorm rooms. Soon, sponsors began distancing themselves. A crypto company that had recently signed Sharpe to a $1 million influencer deal said it was reviewing all partnerships. A luxury watch brand removed Sharpe's promo video from its YouTube page.
Damn, all these aunties out here. I know an auntie right now with all 49. Got more dimples than a golf ball. You will love it over there.
Insiders claimed 2 supplement brands also hit pause on their collaborations with him. It was clear the business world saw trouble coming and wanted to stay far away.
Sit your old ass down and go find somebody your age and build a family with them. As I said yesterday, men, we need stability and we need decency.
Sharpe's camp tried to play down the situation by saying he was heading out of the country for a documentary project about retired athletes. They released a schedule pointing to a shoot in a place called Bice. But online researchers couldn't find that name in the leaked travel documents. An aviation analyst later revealed the flight's path actually included a leg to Argentina, with a suspicious 2-day gap in between.
You should have knew as soon as she said put a big black baby in her what time it was. She don't even want the baby to grow. She want the baby to come out your size. Soon as she have it.
Reddit users theorized Sharpe could be seeking countries without extradition agreements. Legal experts on Twitter analyzed international law maps, further fanning the flames.
She says that she alleges that the was brutal, like it was very it was aggressive.
Meanwhile, Williams leaned into the chaos even more. He appeared on The Breakfast Club and stood by the footage, daring Sharpe to sue him for defamation.
This woman is alleging that Shannon Sharpe raped her multiple times over the course of a 2-year relationship. The relationship that they had was
"Sue me from the beach," Williams joked, making the whole studio laugh. He ended his appearance by announcing a new podcast series called Flight Chronicles, promising to reveal more behind-the-scenes material. The podcast's pre-orders were so overwhelming that the hosting site briefly crashed. As the speculation grew, Sharpe's usually busy social media accounts went silent. His last interaction was a like on a post from 3 days earlier, in which he denied any wrongdoing and called the rumors a cheap attempt at fame. But after that, nothing. That silence only made fans more suspicious. Some believe Sharpe was already in Buenos Aires under a different name. Others claim to have seen him at a resort in Cancun, or even aboard a yacht off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia. A TikTok video even suggested he was staying in a luxury hotel under his grandfather's surname. People close to Sharpe also started weighing in. Tony Gonzalez, a Hall of Fame tight end, said on a local radio show that he was concerned and disappointed. He added that running away doesn't solve legal problems. Sharpe's former co-host Skip Bayless gave a smug monologue comparing the situation to a football player choking at the end of a big game. Bayless even held up a boarding pass and shouted, "Bon voyage, big guy," in a clip that racked up millions of views before lunch. Lawyers debated what Sharpe's apparent disappearance could mean. Some said it might make legal proceedings harder, with missed court appearances potentially leading to default judgments. Others said his absence wouldn't stop the case from moving forward since U.S. courts can still rule on civil cases even if the person isn't physically present.
Because at that point she said that they were in a they were in an actual relationship. They were in Vegas together. So when that happened, she had already kind of been, in this thing where he's verbally abusive allegedly, but she thought that they were together.
One attorney mentioned that judges might see his flight as a sign of guilt, which could affect how juries view him. Social media treated the unfolding drama like a TV show. People made dramatic video edits showing Sharpe's journey from NFL stardom to airport escapes. One meme put a screenshot of his Hall of Fame outfit next to a blurry image of him running through security. The caption read, "Suit up or run." Even Uber drivers in Atlanta got in on the joke, offering Shannon Sharpe specials to the airport. A budget airline posted a meme of a football player sprinting, saying, "Need to leave fast? We've got last-minute deals." They deleted it after backlash, but the screenshots live on. The chaos even touched the financial world. A sports betting platform paused its Sharpe-themed portfolio, and investors saw that as a sign of doubt in his future. Behind the scenes, TV networks were already discussing possible replacements for upcoming shows that Sharpe was supposed to guest star on. One ESPN producer admitted they were scrambling for backup plans. Through all this, one question kept coming up. How did Katt Williams get such clear footage from a restricted airport zone? Conspiracy theories took over Reddit. Some believed Williams had contacts working inside airports. Others thought Sharpe might have leaked the video himself to gain sympathy. Williams posted a meme of a chessboard with the king missing, which only added mystery. Sources claimed the real reason for Williams' involvement goes back to a falling out at a celebrity golf event where Sharpe dismissed one of his jokes. Supposedly, Williams vowed to keep receipts, and now he's delivering them in dramatic fashion. Public relations teams were working overtime. Media consultants started advising their clients not to comment on the Sharpe situation unless their statements were approved by legal teams. Talent contracts now reportedly include a Sharpe clause, allowing companies to suspend someone instantly if they become part of an international scandal. Sports radio callers debated whether Sharpe could ever recover his public image. Some said America loves a comeback, pointing to other athletes who've bounced back from worse. Others insisted that fleeing the country was unforgivable and made him look guilty no matter what. New photos popped up online showing a close-up of a luggage tag from the leaked video. It appeared to list Buenos Aires airport code. Internet detectives also found a hotel check-in for a Mr. S. Stallworth, which happens to be Sharpe's middle name. While the hotel wouldn't confirm anything, many took it as proof he was there. That night, a sports attorney named Danielle Reynolds went live on YouTube and laid out 3 possibilities. Either Sharpe returns with a legal strategy, the plaintiffs win by default, or authorities discover criminal evidence and involve international law enforcement. She stressed the third scenario was just a theory, but the internet grabbed onto it anyway. Williams wasn't done. He posted another teaser showing a boarding screen with Sharpe's initials and the words "Final Call." His caption read, "Next episode drops when the wheels touch down." Fans turned on post alerts, waiting for the next update. The NFL released a short statement reminding the public that retired players don't fall under its punishment system. But critics called it weak, noting that the league still uses legends like Sharpe in promo campaigns. By the second morning, journalists pieced together the timeline. Sharpe taped his last podcast Tuesday, trained privately Wednesday, and was on a jet Thursday night. Crisis communication experts said the speed of his exit showed how fame can help someone disappear quickly. The family of the person suing Sharpe issued a statement saying they were disappointed he chose to run and promised to continue their legal fight. Court records show they've already asked for an accelerated process. Across sports media, Sharpe became the main topic. Podcasts spent full episodes breaking down audio from Williams' leaks. Some experts claimed to hear a flight attendant greeting someone in Portuguese, which backed up the Brazil rumors. Others said it was Spanish, hinting at Uruguay. The uncertainty only made people more obsessed. News shows moved from legal questions to bigger issues about fame, race, and accountability. Some critics accused Williams of violating privacy. Williams replied sarcastically online, saying, "If privacy's the problem, maybe don't sprint through the airport like you're late for Judgment Day." Betting houses in Las Vegas quietly paused all bets on Sharpe's next appearance. Industry insiders said Sharpe had been in talks for a new sports show, but that deal is now on hold. A poll showed divided public opinion. One survey found most people believed Sharpe would return and clear his name. Another found most people believed the footage confirmed his guilt. What they agreed on was that nearly everyone had seen the video. Late Sunday, an unverified account claiming to be Sharpe posted a Bible verse about trials by fire. Reporters couldn't confirm if it was him, but the post went viral anyway. It seemed like he might be setting up a comeback story based on personal growth. Meanwhile, Williams performed live in Atlanta. During the show, he pulled out a passport and joked, "I'm not saying it's Shannon's, but it's got 4 extra pages for all that running." Clips from the show exploded online, and ticket sales for his tour surged. A Chilean blog claimed Sharpe's team was spotted in Santiago. A Miami jet company confirmed a plane with Sharpe's tail number requested fuel in Lima. The chase went global. But underneath the wild story, the serious issue remained. Someone has accused a public figure of sexual assault, and instead of facing it directly, that figure may be running. Katt Williams, whether you love him or hate him, used his platform to turn the spotlight back on Sharpe in a way that's impossible to ignore. What happens next is still anyone's guess.